todos e todas em posição de respeito para o hino nacional do Japão.
Good afternoon from Sao Paulo, Brazil, as we bring you the Day 2 action between Thailand and Japan in the 2025 IWBF U23 Men World Championships. Referees for today is referee Juan Hernandez, and he is assisted by Linus Radkas and Tomas Paya. Both these teams coming into today's encounter with big losses. Thailand suffered a big loss against the very informed Italian side, who obviously went on to beat the USA in this morning's encounter. And Japan had a tough one against the one of the competition favourites, Great Britain. So all to play for in this encounter. Both teams looking for their first win of the tournament. All right, just about to get underway here. So my name's Jerry Smith, and I'll be bringing you commentary for today's game. And apologies to the people in Thailand if I butcher some of your names, but let's see how we go. Japan in possession straight away. Pass into the zone there, finds Masalo Watanabe. So Japan get the first points of the game. Number 11 for Thailand is Charo. Charo plays it to Kong Pak Hao. Number 11 there. Charo took Charo. Kong Pak Hao unable to convert. Away comes Japan. Number 23 for Japan is Shinosaku Iwata. Unable to convert on that occasion. The Japanese, of course, the Japanese being the defending world champions in the under-23 division. And points on the board there for Thailand. Kong Pakao gets their first points, draws the scores level. Japan looking to set up a play. Rebound will be collected there by Iwata. Foul's going to go against Thailand. Referee Thomas Paya indicates that it will be Varatuk Charo that will be called for that foul. Sends Iwata to the line for 2 shots. Manages to convert one of the 2, and Japan have a 1-point lead. 8:40 to play here in the first period. Of course, day 2 here at the 2025 IWBF U23 Men's World Championships. And exciting tournament ahead of us. Just a shout out to the local organising committee for all the hard work they've done to put this event together. Referee stops the play as one of the Japanese players crashes to the ground. Number 70 there for Japan, Taichi Kuga. Iwata now in possession for the Japanese. Japan extend their lead as the shot there from the Japanese number 14, Takuma Taniguchi. Hong Pakao in possession for Thailand. The shot doesn't drop on that occasion, and away comes the Japanese. Quick transition from Japan through the number 14 there, Takuma Taniguchi, and Taniguchi puts up the shot. Hong Pakao will find number 12 there, Kyukpan. Hong Pakao again doesn't land for Thailand, and away comes Iwata. Plays it off to Taniguchi. Taniguchi was looking for the number 20 there, Watanabe, but hesitated a bit, but managed to pick up the loose ball. Foul's going to go against Thailand's number 11 there, Varatuk Charo. And Taniguchi picked up the ball too soon. Wheels were out of bounds still, so turnover Japan. Thailand will bring up the ball with the number 14 here, Amomtep Hong Pakao. Playing it towards Kong Pakao, but a little bit too high on that occasion. Ball goes out of bounds. Japan will inbound from their half. Taniguchi plays it out to Ki Moriaka, and he's unable to convert. Rebound, though, picked up by Japan's number 23, Iwata. Shinsaku Iwata in possession for Japan. Opens up a bit in the zone, and he converts for the Japanese. So 6:20 to play in this first period. Japan lead Thailand 7 points to 2. Kong Pakao. Return now in possession, the number 12 for Thailand. Plays it across to Charo, and Charo looking to get the shot up, is unable to do so. Strong Japanese defense. And Kong Pakao's long-range effort doesn't drop. And Shinsaku Iwata picks up the ball, hands it over to Taniguchi. Takuma Taniguchi. 24 Japan in possession. Watanabe running shot clock down and unable to convert. Not so much defensive pressure there than forced error there from the Japanese. Pure pan to Kong Pakao. He's struggling to hold on to the ball, and Japan pounce quickly, pick up the loose ball, and away comes Masato Watanabe. Ball will go off the chair of the Thailand number 7 there, Seisuwan. Japanese make the first substitution. Onto the court comes the number 15, Ryo Nakamura. Japan get us restarted. And conversion there from Takuma Taniguchi. Japan's taking control early on here, and Thailand with a lot of work if they are going to get anything out of this game. Japanese strong defense making it difficult for Thailand to get into the zone, and wayward passes aren't going to help their cause. And Japan didn't take the opportunity handed to them there on that occasion. Moriaka unable to convert. And Thailand now with Varatuk Charo will find Kong Pakao, and he converts for Thailand. There's the deficit down to the 5 points. Loose pass on that occasion by Masato Watanabe. He was looking to play in Shinsaku Iwata, but Iwata turned away from the opportunity, and Thailand will inbound from the baseline. Substitute made there by Thailand. Onto the court comes Kumpak Kumpakupuk. Apologies. And away comes Japan. Quick interchange there between Takuma Taniguchi and converted by Watanabe. Kung Pakao will hand the ball to Varatukcharo. Kung Pakao now puts up the mid-range attempt, doesn't land. Rebound collected by the Japanese. In possession is Takuma Taniguchi. It opens up nicely for Taniguchi. Looking for the foul, nothing called, but he did convert. Timeout will be called by Thailand's coach, Mohamed Daystar. .249 to play here in this first period. Japan lead Thailand 11 points to 4. Kung Pakao in possession for Thailand. Finds Charo and his shot doesn't land. And there comes Japan. Quick pass across the court towards Japan's number 3 there, Mochizuki. And Thailand will steal the possession back initially, but good work tracking back there from Japanese number 1, Daitu Koyama. And Shoya Okada unable to convert for the men in white. Thailand now will have an opportunity to try and narrow the deficit. Charo thinks about a 3 and eventually plays it into Kung Pakao, and he is unsuccessful in that effort. Koga Nakazawa finding Daito Koyama. Koyama will put up the shot. Doesn't land. Charo lets it go out of bounds. Thailand will have the possession from deep inside their half, the baseline. Sorry, not Kung Pakao, it's Kumpapuk. And now Japan transition down to the other side of the court where Koga Nakazawa will convert. Japan 13, Thailand 4, and we're moving towards the final minute of this first period. Thailand lose the possession, and away comes Japan with their number 1 there, Daito Koyama. He converts, and 11-point advantage for Japan, and we move into the final minute. Pakao will strike back for the Thailand team. From 77 here, Shoya Okada finds Daito Koyama. Thought about the shot and will set himself up. Running down the shot clock. Puts up the shot, doesn't land. Ball will go out of bounds. Thailand will have the possession. 9 seconds left. So can Thailand convert here? And substitution called by Thailand. Onto the court comes Hewitt Pan. Japan set up the press, and good work there by Daitu Koyama. Steals the ball, and Japan up to 19. Of course, Thailand coming in as a late replacement to the Philippines, who had to withdraw at the last minute. And great work from Mr. B in Thailand and his federation there to get Thailand to come through to Sao Paulo and take part in this competition. So here at the end of the first period, Japan 19, Thailand 6. Second quarter action about to get underway. Thailand will get us started here. Kong Pakao picks up the early possession there. Pute Fan puts up the shot. In and out, doesn't drop. Away comes Japan with Daito Koyama. Koyama looking for some space. It's opening up initially for him, but decides to track back. Picks up the possession once more. Wily character is Daitu Koyama, and Koga Nakazawa unable to make a count for Japan. Away comes Varatuk Charo for Thailand. Foul's going to go against the Japanese number 38 there, Ki Moriaka. Kong Pakao for Thailand, big number 14. Daito Koyama in possession for Japan. Once again, Thailand's defense making it a little bit too easy for Japan at the moment. They would really need to find a way to shore up that defensive end of the court. One-way traffic at the moment. Defending world champions Japan against Thailand. Kuga Nakazawa unable to grab the bonus points there, and away comes Kong Pakao for Thailand. Looking for some space. Finds it and converts. All the points for Thailand coming from Kong Pakao. this stage of the game. He's joined on the leaderboard from the point scoring. Takuma Taniguchi, 6 points for the Japanese. Daito Koyama gets his shot up and converts. Pen in possession finds Kong Pakao. Kong Pakao doesn't land for him on that occasion. Away comes Daito Koyama for Japan. He will play it out to the 77 there, Shoya Okada. 3 seconds. Violation goes against the Japanese. Fan with the possession for Thailand, and shot's a little bit flat, doesn't land, and away comes Japan once again. Okada, and Japan will pick up the possession. Lost touch there by one of the Thailand players. Okada to Koyama, and back to Okada. Doesn't land, and rebound collected there by Cute Fan. Offensive foul is going to go against Thailand. Goes against the number 7. Sai Suwan. Also, changes being made by the Japanese. The exception of Daito Koyama will stay on the court. Koyama. It's up the mid-range shot, takes Japan up to the 25-point mark, and we have just over 6.5 minutes left of this first half. Play towards Kong Pakao, and Kong Pakao doesn't take the opportunity. Japan now with the number 14, Taniguchi. Almost loses it there, but recovers well. Daito Koyama. Quick pass in to the big man there, number 23, Shinazaku Iwata. Baratuk Charo for Thailand. Across to Poit Fan, and now Kong Pakao. Shot very short. Rebound collected by Japan, and in possession Daito Koyama, the number 1 for Japan. Working in tandem there with Kanata Ariyoshi, and of course Koyama there converting for the Japanese. Varatuk for Thailand. Pan, the number 12, in position for the Thais. Shot clock is almost about to win. The shot did hit the ring, so away comes Japan. Unable to extend the Japanese lead. But once again, good tracking back there from Daito Koyama, and knocks the ball out of bounds though. Thailand with the reprieve. Kong Pakao in possession for Thailand. 4:28 to play in this first half. With a commanding lead already. Taniguchi across to Ariyoshi. Ariyoshi shot doesn't drop for Japan, and rebound collected there by Pyut Phan for Thailand. Everything going through the big number 14. Only point scorer for Thailand so far. Daito Koyama in possession once again for Japan. Lovely little player there. Koyama finds Shinazaku Iwata. Timeout called by the Thailand coach Mohamed Daystar. .23 to play in this first half. Just having a quick look at the game stats. Daito Koyama now leads the way in scoring with 10 points. As mentioned, Kong Pakao 8 points for Thailand. And Shinzaku Iwata 8 rebounds and 4 assists from Daito Koyama. Those are the game leading stats at the moment. Pyut Phan showing too much of the ball there to the big Japanese number 89, number 23 there, Iwata. And Thailand get away with it. Varatuk in possession for Thailand. Puts up the shot. Short on that occasion. Away comes Japan. Foul's going to go against, looks like the number 11 indicated there by referee Thomas Paya. Varatuk called for the foul. And once again, Japan opting to make the wholesale changes, 5 on, 5 off. Rotating the bench is the Japanese coach. Shoya Okada in possession for Japan. Shot clock at 6, puts up the shot. Short attempt there from Japanese number 77, Shoya Okada. And good fan for Thailand now. Finds Pong Pakao, and Pong Pakao adds to his personal tally and takes Thailand up to 10 points with the big number 14 contributing all of the points for the Thailand team. Shot goes up there from Shoya Okada. Foul's going to go against Sai Suwan, the number 7 for Thailand. Shoya Okada converts the first one and the second. So Japan 33, Thailand 10. We have just under 2 minutes to play here in this first half. Pure Fan in possession for Thailand. Offensive foul's going to go against Thailand's number 6, crashing into the Japanese defense. That's Rai Briang. Superwit Rai Briang. Okada for Japan. Thailand will pick up the rebound, and Baratok in possession for the men in red. Opens up nicely for Taro. Opportunity to get some points. Foul's going to go against Japan's number 20, Masato Watanabe, and Baratok Taro to the line for 2. Charo converts the second attempt there, grabs his first point of the game. Okada finds Nakazawa. Watanabe. And shot on that occasion went up there by Adachi, but he's unable to convert. Foul's going to go against Koga Nakazawa. 51 seconds left of this first half. Fan to Kung Pakao. Kung Pakao converts for Thailand. 20-point deficit as we move into the final 30 seconds here in this first half. And Japan's number 77 there, Shoya Okada, unable to convert. Hewitt Van looking for Kong Pakar, and it opens up for the big tie, number 14. Dangerous player inside the paint. And that'll be the end of the first period. Japan with a 33 points to 15 lead. And we'll be back in a short while for the second half. Second half action about to get underway here in Sao Paulo, and we are bringing you the 2025 IWBF U23 Men's Championship, and the game between Japan and Thailand. Straight away, Japan continue business as usual as soon as Zaku Iwata converts and he draws the foul. Foul goes against Thailand number 7 there, Saisuan. Iwata unable to convert, but back in possession for Japan. We'll get another bite at the cherry. 37 plays 15 here in Sao Paulo, and the Paralympic training venue here in Sao Paulo. Very impressive setup. Hong Pakao unable to add to his 14 points in the game. Iwata also unable to convert, and rebound picked up by Varatuk Charo. Charo in possession for Thailand. Japan finds Hong Pakao. Short attempt by the big Thailand number 14. Thailand though pick up the rebound. 3-point attempt comes from Varatuk Charo, and Japan once again will mount another attack with number 14 Taniguchi. Plays it into Iwata, but 3-second violation is called against the Japanese number 23 there. Pure plan for Japan. Picked up by Hong Pakao. And Charo will take Thailand up to the 17-point mark. 8 minutes to play in this third period. Daito Koyama towards Iwata. The foul is going to go against Thailand number 11, Varatuk Charo. Shinzaku Iwata converts both. Japan 39, Thailand 17. Thailand's looks like Varatuk Charo crashes to the ground. Seems to have injured himself slightly. Ready to go again as Vara took Taro back up and business as usual. Long range attempt there from Ariyoshi. Nice pass there from Pakal, gives the ball straight back to Japan, and converted once again there by Shinozaku Iwata. Forward pan. Good pan to attack. Mpaka, shot clock at 4. Mpaka will need to get the shot up, which he does. However, goes straight out of bounds. Unable to maintain the possession there, so Thailand will have an opportunity to try and get some more points on the board. Good pen, almost falling to the ground, now called for the travel violation. So Japan putting a little bit of full court pressure on the Thailand team. And good work there from the Japanese number 14. Takuma Taniguchi. Japan in position for Thailand. Japan making it really difficult for Thailand, and shot clock is about to sound, and 24-second violation goes against the men in red. For Japan is Moriaka, and jump ball called by the referees. Thailand will pick up the possession. Hong Pakal finding a pass towards Charo, but a little bit difficult for Charo to pick up that one. Konpakao's three-point attempt there falls short. 4:38 to play here in this third period. Takuma Taniguchi for Japan. And on one wheel there, Shinzaku Iwata unable to convert for Japan. Away comes Fjord Fan for Thailand. Konpakao working hard for his country. And, converted on that occasion by Varatuk Charo. Timeout, sorry, substitution called by Japan. And actually timeout called. So Japan 43, Thailand 19, 4 minutes to play here in this third period. Long range attempt there from Moriaka. Doesn't fall for Japan, and Konpakao will find Fjord Fan. But quick hands there from Taniguchi, wins the position back for Japan, and converted by number 38, Ki Moriaka. Japan with the high defensive line at the moment, just not allowing Thailand any opportunity for a visit into their zone, and foul's going to go against the number 6 there for Thailand, and that is Rai Briang. Konpakao. The tired-looking shot, played the whole game, has Thailand's number 14, and everything goes through the big man, putting in all his effort as Japan convert there with Shinisaku Iwata. Took Charo. Thailand will keep the possession. Substitution is going to be called by Japan. Another 5-on, 5-off situation. Kumpaka converts there for Thailand, so gets his team up to the 21-point mark. Japan with the 47 points, well in command. Kumpaka takes his personal points tally up to the 16-point mark. Leading Japan at the moment is Shinsaku Iwata with 17 points, game leading scorer at the moment. Iwata also leading the rebounds with 11, and Daito Koyama with the assists of 5 assists. And good work there between Daito Koyama and Koga Nakazawa, who converts for Japan, takes him up to 45-point mark. As we move into the final minute of this third period. Charo working hard for Thailand. Closely watched there by Nakazawa, and forced shot there from Baratuk Charo as the 24-second shot clock sounds. Japan will inbound from the baseline. Three-point attempt there goes up by Daito Koyama, well short on that occasion. Final 35 seconds of the third. Kumpaka adds to his personal points tally, taking his tally up to the 16-point mark. Thailand up to 23. Offensive foul goes against Daito Koyama. Kumpaka unable to get his shot up in time as the 24-second, the end of the period sounds. Japan lead Thailand by 49 points to 23. We'll be back shortly. Final quarter underway here in Sao Paulo at the Paralympic Training Center. And last touch there was off one of the Thai hands, and Japan trying to further extend their big lead here against Thailand. Opens up nasty for Koyama, and he takes Japan over the 50-point mark. Phuyat Pan with the possession for Thailand will find Kong Pakar, just unable to grab control of the ball, but fortuitously for Thailand, the ball goes off the legs of the number 77 for Japan, Okada. So Kong Pakar will regain the possession, plays it out to Phuyat Pan. Closely watched there by Taniguchi, and eventually finds Kong Pakar, gets the shot up just in time. Takes Thailand up to 25 points. A great effort in this game for Kong Pakar, 18 points. And, he's the leading point scorer of the game. Japan's number 23, Shinzaku Iwata, at 17 for the Japanese. In the meantime, Japan will convert with the big number 0 there, Koga Nakazawa. Kong Pakar picks it up for Thailand. On tip, Kong Pakar in possession for Thailand. Puts up a little bit of a tired looking shot there. Can't say we blame that attempt. He's put a lot of work in this game. Thailand solely relying on the big number 14 as Japan further extend their lead. Saisuwan in possession for Thailand. 7:33 to play in this game. Japan cruising to their first win of this tournament. Rebound collected there by Koga Nakazawa for Japan. Finds the wiry little Daito Koyama, speedy little player. It opens up for Japanese number 1. Rebound collected there by Koga Nakazawa, and he takes Japan up to 57, 7 minutes to play. And good tracking back there from Taniguchi. Taniguchi will find Koga Nakazawa, who will take Japan up to the 59-point mark. Coach Mohamed Daystar for Thailand calls for the timeout. Pakao made as if he was going to take the three, but Thailand will give it to Kumpapuk, who will get the shot up, and one-handed attempt there doesn't trouble the scorer's table, and away comes the Japanese number 77, Shoya Okado. Masato Watanabe will convert for Japan. Tukchara will find Kung Pakao in the zone for the first time in a long while, but unable to make it count there on that occasion, and away comes Japan with Ariyoshi, should I say. Mochizuki inbounds the ball to Japan's number 77 there, Okada, and he takes Japan up to 63. One pass across the paint from Kong Pakao to Varatuk. Chara unable to convert, but Kung Pakao will have another attempt, and tidies up for the Thailand team. 4:57 to play here in this game. And, further points on the board there from Masato Watanabe. There by Shoya Okada. Thailand will keep the possession though. Mochizuki, and now shot goes up from Japan's looks like so I can see number 23 there is Shinazaku Iwata, and he'll go to the line for the and one as he converted foul called against Thailand. Ball did its best not to drop, but does fall for Japan, and converted on that occasion by Masato Watanabe. Kung Pakao looking to get into the paint, sets himself up nicely, converts into his points tally. 22 points for Kung Pakao, leading the game scoring. And, another conversion there from the Japanese number 23, Shinazaku Iwata. Kanata Ariyashi puts up the three. Ball comes off the elbow. Looked like it came off the elbow there of Kung Pakao, but coming directly off the rim, so Thailand will pick up the possession. Japan setting up the line defense. Substitutions for both teams. Court time now for number 13, Sitisorn for Thailand. Viratak Chara puts up the shot. 2-point attempt there. Thailand 31, Japan 71 as we move into the last 2 minutes of this game. Unable to convert there for Japan. Nakazawa will lay it off to Moriaka for Japan. Okada will find Koga Nakazawa, who takes the Japanese points tally up to 73 as we move towards the final minute of this game. Clock is at 3, and Thailand are going to just let the clock run out. Just looking at the game stats, leading the scoring for Japan is Shinazaku Iwata with 17 points. For Thailand, Amantep Kong Pakao leads the game scoring with 24 points. Shinazaku Iwata 11 rebounds. Daito Koyama 7 assists. And Japan on their way to securing their first win of this 2025 edition of the U23 Men's World Championships. Of course, Japan, the defending champions. And Charo's long-range attempt doesn't land, and Japan will probably have the last attempt at the points of this particular game. 13 seconds left. Shoyo Okada. And he's just going to run the clock down. So Japan will finish off this game with a 73 points to 31 win, and will be happy that they have secured their first win. And final score here in Sao Paulo, Japan 73, Thailand 31.